Sony Computer Entertainment presents Insomniac Games Ratchet and Clank 2016. And welcome to walkthroughs. I would hope this will be playthrough of Ratchet and Clank 2016. I'm fine. You're playing Ratchet and Clank. I have a history of this game, and this game has a history, so let's discuss it. Now, Ratchet and Clank originally came out in 2002, on the PlayStation. And the series that continues since then. The main games in the series have been Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Going Commando came out in 2003. Upper Arsenal, which is where I started, came out in 2004. Deadlocked, actually, Upper Arsenal is the end of the main series. And then, kind of a spin-off, Deadlocked, that came out in 2005. Size Matters, another spin-off, came out in 2007. Well, not spin-offs, they're still part of the main series, but, you know, they're off. But that was the main series on the PlayStation 1 and 2. Now, I'm pretty sure Upper Arsenal is the first... No. Going Commando was on the PlayStation 2. And that was the main series. Those are the ones I've ever played. Yeah, I got PS3. Yeah, I got the others. Haven't played them yet. I just haven't had the time to. And I've been kind of wanting to do them on camera. Kind of not quite sure, but I just never got around to them. And the feature series, as they're called, which is the trilogy of games that came out after... they came out after on PS3, and take the universe and basically they go from one galaxy to another. As Tools of Destruction came out in 2007, Quest for Booty came out in 2008, that was a smaller game. Crack in Time came out in 2009. Oh, wait, no, come out in 2009? I hope so. But then you got into the Nexus, came out in 2013, that was the last one until this game. Alright, so, yeah, Ratchet and Clank, I have a history with it. I mean, basically, before we do that, let's go on to why this game exists. Why is it not a continuation of the rest of the games? That is because, I guess, it kind of ran out of story. It kind of just ran out of story, really. Basically, it's not like the story went bad or anything like some superhero stories and that they reboot the entire franchise because they just went bad. No, it's nothing like that. It just ended a good thing and they just wanted to continue. Therefore, they wanted to reimagine this as their reimagining. You can consider a reboot if you want, but it's more a reimagining. So, that's where we are today. Now, what makes this game interesting is, I don't know much about it, which is a good thing. I avoided everything because I want to do this blind as possible. I'm going back to what I'm saying about, history of Ratchet and Clank. But, yeah, so yeah, it's a reimagining. It takes the best aspects of all the games and puts them all into one game. Starting at the very beginning, and I'm not quite sure where they take it. Do they want to just do the original games, or do they want to do all the games, or do they... It seems like they just want to throw in a bunch of different elements into this game and just see if it works. So yeah, but we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I have a history with Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank was kind of my first game on PS4. It was my first game I actually played multiplayer on back in the PlayStation 2 days. More or less. By Ratchet and Clank, I mean Ratchet and Clank Upper Arsenal, which by far is of all the Ratchet and Clanks that has most of my time spent in it. But anyway, so yeah, I originally played Ratchet and Clank at my friend, well, I guess, who used to be my best friend, which I still hope he is, Philip. Basically, I would come over there often to play Ratchet and Clank Upper Arsenal and complete it for him. And I did. Just took, like, a month or two. And then I eventually got PS2 because my GameCube broke, so I got Ratchet and Clank, Upper Arsenal, and then I just played it, and played it, and played it, and played it. Now, by my current standards, I probably shouldn't have done that because Ratchet Clank Upper Arsenal is the true game is the true third game in the series. It does continue on the other two games, so you don't really need to play them if you don't really want to, because basically they just carry on from where they want to carry on, and that's that. You don't actually need to play those games, unlike the future games where they're more connected. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, Upper Arsenal was, and by far was my favorite game in the series. But we'll see if Ratchet Clank changes that. Now I don't know if this. Now the thing about Upper Arsenal and Deadlocked is they both have online multiplayer. Yes, they have like what 20-something hour campaigns or 20-something hour story modes. As Ratchet Clank is more of an event. It's it's a third-person shooter, but it's also an adventure and platformer game with not a campaign but more of a story mode. Kind of RPG, kind of not. Basically, you just pick up equipment as you go, buying stuff, buying whatever guns you want, and going, as opposed to like an RPG where you level up your character and all that. But that's what makes Ratchet Clank interesting. Compared to it, it's also compared with its humor, which again is really interesting. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, Upper Arsenal had multiplayer. I played the multiplayer a lot. That between that and SOCOM Combined Arms, I played a lot of multiplayer back then, which started my whole playing multiplayer, and I actually continue that on Xbox, continue that to this day. Which, this channel is, can be considered mostly multiplayer, like half of it's multiplayer games, whether it be a multiplayer shooter like Halo and Battlefield to just a multiplayer game like Wolf Tanks. So, yeah. And also, this was the first game I ever talked on the mic. On. So yeah, which is interesting. But anyway, and I was going to, and it brings me to another story, like, Ratchet Clank was basically my only series I really liked on PlayStation other than SOCOM. So, when I had a choice between an Xbox 360 or a PS3, I decided to go Xbox 360 because of Halo and all the other games that I liked on it, as opposed to a PS3. I'm glad I did that choice. Also, I did that choice because Microsoft points, I know you can actually buy them in the store, where PlayStation had, PlayStation had a recurrence at the time. There was Microsoft points on the Xbox, which Microsoft points now have been debunked. Now Xbox uses reward currency. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't get a PS3. Glad that I did, because the PS3 is such a jerk. I have one now. It's not bad. It's just, it's such a pain to record on. Also, like all the games, I don't have an attachment to them as much as I do on Halo. And like I was saying, the new Ratchet Clanks, future Ratchet Clanks, they all don't have multiplayer. There is one that does have multiplayer. One game that does have multiplayer. Let me see if I can find it. Ratchet Clank Full Frontal Assault, which I wanted to show on the channel. But we'll see. I'll probably still do it. But that has multiplayer. But Ratchet Clank Into Nexus, Ratchet Clank and Quick in Time, Ratchet Clank Total Destruction had no multiplayer in it. Which is one of the reasons why I didn't decide to get PlayStation and instead I got an Xbox for Halo. So yeah. But anyway, another interesting story about Ratchet Clank is, up till the feature series, Ratchet Clank was a teen-rated game. The feature series, it was E-rated. Because, Ratchet Clank decided to be more, they just lowered the rating. And the thing about Ratchet Clank is not that they became more childish, they just became more kid-friendly, that's all. Like how Halo, it's like saying, the difference between Red vs. Blue and Ruby. They're both great, and Rusty just lowered it a little bit to be a little more kid-friendly, well, except for Volume 3, but anyway. Or the end of Volume 3, but anyway. So yeah. But actually, I gotta look up to see what Ratchet Clank, what this one is rated. Because I didn't check. I should have checked before recording. So I wanted to check, but I didn't check. Hopefully this will tell me it is rated. Oh, and also, another thing about Ratchet Clank, another thing about Ratchet Clank 2016 is it's a budget release. It's only $39.99 US, as opposed to the usual $59.99 US. And it's rated E10, has a higher rating than the feature series, which is interesting. Actually, what is it rated for? Anime, blood, and fantasy violence. Yeah, that makes sense. I think like part of the ratings. I think part of the rating system. I think the part of the reason why it lowered the rating too was just to change the rating system. Made it, he's easier to just said it's not rated D. Here you go. Like how like Battlefield Bad Company 1 and Battlefield Bad Company 2 have this just about the same ratings. As like they have similar why it is rated this. Except Battlefield Bad Company 1 is rated teen, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is rated M. Just to change the times, that is. So, with that being said, enough of me telling the backstory of Ratchet Clank and my Ratchet Clank experience. Let's go. Let's see if they got multiplayer. I don't see multiplayer. Unfortunate. But it's still gonna be an awesome single player experience. So let's go. Alright, what do we got? Casual, perfect for rookies. I mean, take it easy. Controls are simplified, and the camera automatically adjusts. And then normal. An adventure for experienced players whose middle name may or may not be Danger, but it probably isn't because that would be weird. And then hard for expert players who like to fight shark gators barehanded and walk away from explosions in slow motion. That's just the taste of what's to come in Ratchet Clank. Now, Ratchet Clank actually has a movie coming out the 29th of April 2016, which I may go with my family, who knows. Because the mom's been looking for movies to, for us to go out and watch. And that's a good one. So, yeah. But yeah, Ratchet Clank, it has plenty of humor. You think Lego's humorous. This is slightly more mature humor. Slightly more. But it's a good start. Let's go into the standard YouTuber ritual of saying words. To describe a game. Great humor, great storytelling, great story, great gameplay. Aside from the first two, which the first two didn't have strafing, which makes it hard to go back to and play them, which I do have the remastered trilogy on PlayStation 3, which I will play eventually. I kind of wanted to do all the games before Ratchet Clank came out, but I didn't have a PS3 that long, and I was busy doing other games that were easier to get done, because, again, Ratchet Clank games are 20 hours plus, or around 20 hours. All of them. Every single one of them. Even the spin-offs. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Velden. Complete? Yes. Yes, Velden. Wait, is that an updated version screenshot? Hello City, Planetarium, Planet Kirwan.
Open up on 7. Move it out, Shiv. Oh yeah, hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117. Shiv, Helix.
You think you can break me, Copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits of the universe. Places that would make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of Sword Doom. The iron holding no balance.
No, it's this guy.
Greetings, new fish. I'm
Captain Quark. I don't believe it. You're here. I used to dream of being arrested by you.
Now get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many, many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet & Clank holo game.
The what?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax.
Oh, you must mean the holo film. Yeah, it's pretty good, if you like all CG.
No, I mean the game. It's based on the holo film. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holo film based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault. I've been away from my adoring public in this forsaken place too long. And now, no one will ever hear my side.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
You would? Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless Lombax named Ratchet.
Ratchet and Clank! No.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Grim, you're here. I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that bolt crank.
Oh, I know who's that. Alright, welcome to...
Does that ship look mag-lifted to you? Get on that bolt crank. Come on.
Oh, sec. 1 sec. Alright, options, thankfully, that is labeled on the PS3 controller. What do we got? Oh yes, if you pre-order this GameStop, you did get the bouncer, which, you know, if you're thinking, oh no, it's a pre-order bonus, oh no, that's terrible, it's going to be overpowered, those things are overpowered. They're fun, but they're not overpowered. Basically, you pull the trigger, a bouncing bomb comes out, it bounces around and blows up. It's not bad, it's kind of good, but it's not an amazing weapon. It's nothing like that. But there is one weapon that I hope they have in this game. I don't know if they have it in this game or not. That is a TV guided missile. It was in Going Commando, and I forgot the name of it, but that was one by my favorite weapons of the first 2 games. By the way, I'm not quite, this game could take place in the same timeline as the rest, but so far it's a little different than the first game. As well as the fact that, it's different. For one, Ratchet wears a shirt. For 2, he's working. So, but based on how things are right now, I'm pretty sure it's, like they said reimagining, so I would pretty much say that they're reimagining the entire series at this point. Now let's look at options. Game options, difficulty enable, that's fine. Control, invert no, unless I want to invert it, which some games like to have it inverted, especially in the third person. Control type normal, flip R2 L2, and others. Oh, I might want to do that. Trigger reasons. Auto aim, turn that off. Oh, there is no sensitivity. That's interesting, since I was on that by default. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we'll grab this. Now, this is an essential part of Ratchet & Clank. Even more so in the multiplayer of the multiplayer games. Because you captured bases with this. Or little, areas.
Look at this thing. Avionics fried. CPU fried. Even the gosh darn gravity coils fried. Okay, let's see if these new Versa bulbs work. Look up. Do you see something flashing?
Oh, yep.
Left side looks good.
It's a miracle. Onto the afterburner lights. Look down. You see something?
Why?
Lower left afterburner light checks out.
This thing might just be space-worthy after all. One more to the right.
Alright.
Lower right afterburner works. So, are we good?
Yep, we're good. The news says the tryouts are being held at the fairgrounds. Show 'em what you got, kid.
And so Ratchet began his adventure, hoping to become a Galactic Ranger.
Rise and shine, Kizzle Plateau. It's 8 a.m. and it's going to be a hot one today. Our first story is a sad one, folks. Last night at approximately 8:13 our time, planet Tenenule fell to what appears to be a Class 7 supernova. President Pyronics has issued a statement calling this a tragic natural disaster. But top know-it-alls are skeptical. This is the 4th planet we've lost in the last 3 months, leaving some to wonder, is there an evil force at play? Revered hero Captain Quark has issued a handwritten statement that reads, wait, is it crayon? Dotting
Or is that radio? Oh, there you are. Okay, you done? You're done. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, great, enemies. Yeah. When they said a reimagining, they were not kidding, because this follows, like, nothing of Ratchet Clank the original. Other than you're playing Ratchet, and on his home planet, or what you were to assume would be his home planet. Except, it's a little different this time, as in those ships weren't there before, and that city was not there before, in the original game. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys like this, I hope you guys like this game, because I really want to play it more. Like I said, I haven't played, when was the last time I played a Ratchet Clank game? I don't know. Years. So, yeah. You double jump if you can. No, yeah. It's definitely, in Ratchet Clank 1, for one, if we zoom in, which you can't zoom in, I mean, if you notice in the cutscene, Ratchet's kind of furry. Because he's a cat, kinda, a little bit. Yeah, they only started doing that in the Future series. Before that, he was, well, flat. But then again, limitations of PS2 most probably. So yeah, let's get moving. No, what is this? There you go. Bolts are the currency. But so far, I'm really liking the game. Are we strafe? Yeah, no. Well, you've never been able to strafe unless you were holding a gun. I don't think. Anyway. Well, this guy doesn't mind us taking his bolts out of his thing. Oh, wait, what does it? Okay, that. Oh, there's a map. Was that? I don't. Was that in? And no, Ratchet Clank little frog things. Oh. Indeed. Secondes! Oh, get back here. You. Stop that. Oh. What was that? Man, don't let the E10 rating fool you, is what I was trying to say.
Ratchet used the warrior's time-honored tradition of jumping.
Indeed. And don't let the E rating fool you, or this case the E10 rating. Like I was saying, yeah, this was originally a rated team game, but it doesn't mean, it can't be fun if you're into just playing, well, not MMOs, well, yeah, maybe that, but no, M-rated games all the time. I know some people are like that, for some reason. But yeah.
Mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to heal.
Yes. Those were in the original. Oh!
It heals like 3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
But yeah. The thing about Ratchet Clank is like nowhere other game. You can play it at all. It doesn't. When it says rated E, it just means rated E. It means everyone, like similar to Mario. Anyone can play Mario, but even unlike Mario, it's even more like that. Mario is a difficult game. Can we break these? No. Mario's a difficult game. Mario has good humor, especially in the Mario and Luigi series and the Paper Mario series. And Ratchet Clank, does that too. So yeah. If you're into shooters and
Enemy is vanquished. Ratchet forged ahead.
yes,
His destination, destiny.
indeed. Well, this guy doesn't work. Mr. Superhero. At least to himself, anyway. But yeah. Yes.
Displayed a flagrant disregard for public property. Look at him smashing crates. The hubris.
That worries them.
Maybe he was just saving up bolts so he could buy a new weapon to protect the galaxy with.
Actually,
Hey, who's telling the story here?
that is right. Oh. He's just gonna say it, probably. Alright, so, yeah.